beading people! How are you today? Today we're going to make this bracelet, and this bracelet is called the Let It Snowflake Bracelet. This bracelet fits with the earrings that we made last week. If you haven't seen that video, I will leave a link down below in the info box. For those who have watched that video, thank you for all the likes and the comments. I really appreciate it. The pattern for this bracelet is very similar as the earrings. We are just going to make a few adjustments to make it a little bit smaller. In this way it will fit better around your wrists. I hope you will like this project and have fun beading. So the materials you will need. You will need some 15/0 seed beads, some 11/0 seed beads and some 8/0 seed beads, and I'm using these all in the same color. You will need some 4mm bicones, and I'm using 6 per component and 1 to put in between. You will need a size 10 beading needle, 2 6mm rings, a clasp, and I'm using a 12mm clasp. You will need a pair of pliers, Fireline, and something to cut your thread with. So let's start. Start by threading your needle with about 40 inches of thread. We're going to pick up 6 11/0 seed beads. And slide them down. And now you're going through the beads one more time. And pull. Now we're going to step up through the first seed bead. So we're coming out of this one and we're going through this seed bead. Like this. And give it a gentle tug. Now we're going to pick up 1 bicone and then 1 11/0 seed bead, 1 15/0 seed bead and 1 11/0 seed bead, and slide them down. Then we're going back through this bicone. And then we're going through the seed bead that we're coming out of. So we're coming out of this seed bead and through the next seed bead. And pull. Give it a gentle tug so that everything is in place. And now you're going to do that all around. So you're going to pick up the bicone and the seed beads and you're going to do just the same. So you're going through this seed bead and then the next seed bead, and you're going to do that all around. In this way you will end up underneath this bicone. Now we've added all the beads and we're coming out of this seed bead that is underneath the first bicone, and we're going up through that bicone. Now we're going through the next 2 seed beads. So that's the 11/0 and the 15/0. Now we're going to pick up 6 15/0 seed beads. And we're going through this seed bead, so the one that we just came out of, that is underneath the bicone. Now we're going to pick up 6 more 15/0 seed beads. So 6 15/0 seed beads. And we're going through that same seed bead that we just came out of. So the 15/0 that is in between those 11/0s. And pull. Give it a gentle tug. And now we're going down through all those 6 seed beads. So the first 6 15/0s that we just added. And pull. And now we're going through that same 11/0 that we just came out of and the next 11/0 if you can. So this 11/0 and the next one. And pull. Now you're going to gently place these in the way that you want them to be. So you're going to push that 11-0 underneath and give it a gentle tug, because these beads tend to come up, and you want them underneath the beadwork here. Now we're going to do the same. We're going to pick up 6 15-0 seed beads. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by hitting the like button. And then we're going through this next 15-0 seed bead. So that's the one above the bicone that we're underneath. And pull. And now we're going to pick up 3 15-0 seed beads. And then we're going back through the last 3 15-0 seed beads of the other side. And pull. And now we're going to do the same. So we're going through that 11-0 seed bead that is underneath the bicone. So the one that we just came out of, the last one. And pull. And then we're going through the 11-0 seed bead that is underneath the next bicone, so that you can start your next round. Give it a gentle tug. And now you're going to do that all around until you are at this bicone, and we're going to close it up. Now we're ready to close up the work. So what we're going to do, we're coming out of this seed bead that is underneath this bicone, and we're going up through the first 3 15-0 seed beads of the next round here. And pull. Now we're going to pick up 3 15-0 seed beads. And we're going through this 15-0 seed bead that is in between the 11-0s. And we're going to pick up 3 15-0 seed beads again. And now we're going through the other side, so these 3 15-0s. And pull. Move everything in place and give it a gentle tug. And now we're going through this 11-0 underneath the bicone. And pull. And move it in place. And now we're going up through these 3 15-0 seed beads. And then we're going up through the next 4 15-0 seed beads. So there are 3 here and then the top one. So I'm going through the next 3 and then the top one, that is 4. And give it a gentle tug. Now we're going down through this seed bead. So that's the first 11-0 here. You can find the written version of this pattern in my Etsy shop. Now we're going to pick up 1 8-0, 1 11-0 and 1 8-0. And we're going up through this next 11-0. So we're coming out of this one and we're going up through this next 11-0. And pull. Now we're going to pick up 3 15-0 seed beads. And we're going down through this next 11-0. and pull. And it will look like this. And now you're going to do that all around. So you're going to add the 8 O's and the 11 O's in between. And then on top here, you're going to add the 3 15 O's. Now I'm ready to add my last seed beads. And I'm going through that next 11 O, but also through the next 8 O and the next 11 O. So we're going to step up. Give it a gentle tug. And now we're going to pick up 3 11O seed beads. And we're going through this same seed bead that we're coming out of. And pull. And now we're going through these beads one more time. Give it a gentle tug. And now we're going through this 8O. And then we're going through the first 15O of the set of 3 that we just added. And pull. Give it a gentle tug. And then we're going to skip that middle 15O. We're going through that next 15O, through that next 8O, and the next 11O. And pull. And now you're going to make sure that every time that you went through the beads, that this really stands out. Because when you pull it, sometimes this seed bead will go underneath the thread and it won't stand out. So make sure it does. Now you're going to do this all around. So you're going to place the 3 seed beads here, then skip this middle one, and that's what you're going to do all around. Now I've added all the beads and I'm coming out of this seed bead. So if you happen to skip this part, you need to end in this seed bead. So that's where we added the first set of beads. Then we're going through the 8O. So the next 8O. And then we're going through the next 15O seed bead and the next 15O seed bead. So to make it to this top. And gently pull. Give it a gentle tug. Make sure that all the beads are in place. And now we're going to make a loop here. And this is the loop where you will attach your ring and clasp. So we're going to pick up 8 11O seed beads.
Subscribe for more beading videos.
And we're going through the same bead that we're coming out of one more time. And pull. And we're just going to make the loop that I always make. So you're going through the next 2 seed beads and up. Then you're picking up 1 11O seed bead. And you're going through the next 2 seed beads. And pull. And you're going to do that one more time. So you're going to pick up 1 11O seed bead. And you're going through the next 2 seed beads and pull. And now we're going to pick up 1 more 11O seed bead. And we're going through the next 2 11O seed beads and that 1 15O that we're coming out of. And pull. Now what you're going to do, you are going through the beads one more time to make the loop secure, and then you're just going to tie off in your loop. For those who don't know how to tie off, I went through all the beads one more time, and then I came up through the next 3 beads here, and I'm coming out of the seed bead on the side here. I'm going in my loop with my needle, so just through the whole loop. And then I'm pulling my thread through until I have a little bit of a loop of the thread. Then I'm going to gently pull. And I'm going to make the knot fall in between the seed beads here. And then give it a gentle tug. And now you have a knot on the thread. Now you're going through the beads one more time and then you're just going to cut off your thread. Once you've done that, you're going to make a second component, but you're not going to attach this loop. So you're just going to make the snowflake component, and once you've done that, I'm going to show you how you can attach one to the other. Now I've made the second component and now we're going to make this one ready to attach to the other one. So first we're going to pick up one 15/0 seed bead, one 11/0 seed bead and one 15/0 seed bead. And we're going through the same bead that we're coming out of. And now we're going up through the next 15/0 and pull. Then we're going to skip the 11/0 and we're going through that next 15/0 and the middle 15/0 and pull. Give it a gentle tug. And now we're going, and I'm going to turn it around just to make it easy for myself, through the 15/0 and the 11/0. So just up and pull. And I've turned it around again. I'm going to make the seed beads a little bit more straight. You can also do this later. And then we're going to pick up 8 11/0 seed beads.
Follow me on Facebook, Pinterest and Instagram.
And now we're going to make just the same loop as we did on here. So you're just going to repeat those steps. So now I've made the loop and I also went through the beads one more time to make the loop extra secure. We're going to pick up one bicone and we're going through the opposite seed bead of the loop here. So we're coming out of this one and we're going through this one. Then we're going to place this bicone in the middle, and then we're going back through the bicone, hold it in place and then pull. In this way you make sure that your thread doesn't easily break. And now we're coming out of this side, so we're going through it in the opposite direction. So we're coming out of it in this side and then we're going through the other side and pull. Again, hold your Swarovski in place. And then we're going again through the Swarovski to make it to the other side and pull. And we're going through that top 8/0 again, or sorry, that top 11/0 and pull. And here is where we're going to add the other snowflake to this one. So we're going to pick up one 15/0 and we're going through this middle 15/0. So we've made the loop on this side and on the other side we're going to attach it. So we're going through that middle 15/0 and pull. Sorry for that, I got a knot in my thread. And now we're going to pick up one 15/0 and we're going through that same seed bead here that we're coming out of in the opposite direction and pull. Oh. And it will look like this. Now we're going back through the beads again. So we're going through that 15/0 and that 15/0 that is attached to the snowflake and pull. Give it a gentle tug. Then we're going up through the 15/0. And now we're going to skip that 11/0 and we're going down through the two 15/0s again. So that is the one on the side and the one on the snowflake. And then we're going through the 15-0 and pull. And we're going through the 11-0. Give it a gentle tug. And now you're going to make sure that the beads are a little bit in place. And now we're going through the beads. So we're just going to move up. It needs a little bit of a wiggle. So just go up as you can. And through the next bead here. And now what you're going to do is you're going to make a knot here on the thread. Then you're going through these beads one more time. And then you're going to cut your thread. Now you're going to just repeat all these steps that we did before. So we're going to make one extra component and then we're going to attach it in this same way to the other side. When you're ready to make the last component, you're going to start with this one. So you're going to make the component and then the loop on one side. And then you're going to travel through the beads until you can make a piece like this, so that you can attach the components to each other. Now you're just going to add your rings and your clasp and then you're done. If you made this project, I would love to see a photo. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram and Pinterest. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you next time. Bye!